Hello and welcome to Super Profit Club. Super Profit Club is a community of like-minded traders, and the mission of Super Profit Club is to help 1 lakh traders become financially free so that they can live the freedom lifestyle. So in Super Profit Club YouTube channel, we bring the lessons on technical analysis and swing trading, which you can learn and implement in your stock trading. And you can use these lessons not only for stock trading, but for the trading in equity, commodities, currencies, or anything that you may want to do, right? So if you like this video, just like, subscribe, and share our channel, and keep coming back for more lessons on swing trading. The objective of Super Profit Club videos is educational. We do not offer any investment or trading advice, right, or a financial advice. That analysis you have to do. However, the lessons that we share here, if you learn them and if you implement them in your stock trading, I believe personally that these can be really valuable to you, and you can limit your losses, limit your risk, and you can earn higher profits. Okay, so let's jump into the learning of this video. So in this video, what I am going to share with you is the rules of trading. So what I'm going to share with you are 5 rules of trading that you should follow, which I have seen to be very useful in following, and they help the traders reduce their losses, limit their losses, and increase their profits, right? So let's jump into the 5 rules one by one and learn about them. And I'm sure these rules, if you implement, as I said, you can be really profitable in the stock market. So the rule number 1, the first rule is that always, if you are going to trade in the stock market for profits, right? For profits, you are not doing it for loss. So you have to treat it like a business, and you should have a separate trading capital. Okay. So the rule number 1 is keep separate trading capital for trading. You should not merge it with your other things. Keep this capital separate, right? If required, open a separate bank account, right? And do your trading through that. Okay. The second rule, which is their rule number 2, is always trade with the trend. Trend is your friend. That is what is said, right? And if you do not know the trend, do not enter the stock market. Always trade with the trend. The direction the trade is going, just follow that trend, and then only you can be profitable. A lot of people try to act smarter than the market, right? They believe that they are right. So even if it is going very strongly up, they say no, this is going to go down, and then they sell. Or if it is even falling market, they say no, this is going to go up, and they lose a lot of money. So always trade with the trend. Now, an example of that I will give you. It's always difficult to earn profits, and they're more likelihood of losing money when you trade against the trend. So the example could be of a river, right? So if you swim in the river, or if you go in the river with the flow of the river, in the direction of the flow of the river, how easy it becomes to ride or flow in that direction or swim in that direction. But if you're doing it against the flow of the river, what happens, right? You get that, right? The third rule, rule number 3, is always have a clear entry strategy. Now, what do I mean by that? Always be clear ki, how do you identify swings when the trend is starting to form, and within what price would you enter? If you are not able to enter within that price, leave it alone. Look for the next trade. If you just randomly enter at any point of time, you will not earn money, I'm telling you. Because you should always have a very clear entry strategy. Okay, yes, this is for the different stocks that you trade, the entry strategy overall may be same, but the pricing might differ, right? Maybe for different stocks and different industries, the strategy can also be a little bit different, right? But before you enter a trade, always have a clear entry strategy. Okay. The fourth rule that you should trade by is you should always have a target price before you enter a trade and exit at that target price. Do not enter a trade till the time you have a target price, and when that target price is achieved, exit. Okay, that's rule number 4. Now imagine you are going, you have to reach somewhere, right? Let me give an example. So you have to, you're going from Delhi to Mumbai, and the train that you're taking is going to Goa, for example. Okay. Now, if the fare was same for Mumbai and Goa, if it wasn't different, let's say the same ticket worked for, this thing, what would happen? Would you still travel to Goa, or will you drop, you will get down at Mumbai? Because your target was Mumbai, right? That was destination. So why do we do it different? So once we have a target, before you even boarded the train, you would know where you are going, right? You knew that your target or your destination is Mumbai, right? And you will get down there. You will not get down at Goa, right? So you don't board a train with saying, okay, this train is going somewhere, right? Let me get into it, and I will get out of it when my heart is filled with content or this thing. Does that happen? No, right? So why is it any different here? So always have a target and exit at target. That's rule number 4. Okay. The 5th rule, rule number 5, is always use a stop loss. Always have a adverse exit strategy, which is called stop loss. Okay. Now you did all the analysis, you did everything, you followed all the rules as I was talking about, but suddenly the trend reverses and it starts going back, right? So let's say if you were on a long trade and now it is coming back, you should always have a stop loss in place, which means you should cut your losses immediately. Okay, you should know, okay, as you have a destination target, okay, that this is a target price at which I am going to exit. Similarly, you should also have a stop loss in place, which is your exit with a loss, right? And that loss should also be predetermined. So these 3 points, as I said, always have a clear entry price, you should have a target price, and you should have a stop loss. These are the 3 important things that you should have before you take any trade, right? And accordingly you follow. So these are the 5 rules. If you implement these 5 rules, you will see how your trading becomes profitable. Okay, now what are those 5 rules? Let's quickly recap them. One is the first one is keep a separate trading capital. Keep separate. The rule number 1. Rule number 1 is keep separate trading capital. Rule number 2 is always trade with the trend. The rule number 3, which I shared with you, is have a clear entry strategy. The rule number 4 is exit at target. Know your target before you take the trade. And the 5th one is always use a stop loss. So with follow these 5 rules and you will be highly profitable in the stock market. So I wish you all the best, and if you like this video, like, subscribe and share this channel. Keep coming back for more videos, and I'm sure these lessons will prove to be very useful to you if you implement them.